Welcome to Aviation Week TV at the MRO Europe show in London. Now, one of the Middle East exhibitors here is Joramco, leading MRO business and going great guns. They're owned by DAE, and we're with Chief Strategy Officer Fraser Currie. Fraser, great things happening in Jordan. Hangar 7 now operation. Tell us why that's important to your business.
Hi Alan, great to see you again. Wow, yeah, it's so important. We've talked about Hangar 7 before. We've talked about it coming for a couple of years. It's our growth. It's 30% capacity increase for Joramco. It's an A380 capable hangar, an A380 with recent ADs coming out on the 11 spars, not just the 2. It's incredibly important for the A380 operators. So we've got a huge amount of interest from both the OEMs and the airlines. That 30% increase allows us to put a real different combination of aircraft in there. Currently we have a 777, 787 and 3 narrow bodies in that facility. So that 30% growth is everything we've talked about. It couples with what we've talked about in the past with our academy students. We've now got 172 students in the academy. We're feeding our own ecosystem of engineers. So with capacity shortages in the market, it's what we have to do, and I'm so happy it's happened now.
So tell me about that with the academy then, because we know that the MRO industry, engineering, as much as the rest of the aviation sector, is struggling to get the supply of the people they need for the future. Tell me about that initiative and how is that actually being applied in Jordan?
Well, things that I've talked about for years, Alan, and the company strategies followed a very well-defined roadmap in terms of training. We now not only have the academy, we are now linked with the University of Jordan. So we're doing a 4 years ab initio program, and now we're doing a bachelor's degree, because the bachelor's is very important for a lot of the guys coming through from the schools. Coupled with that, we've also managed to work with the Minister of Education in Jordan, and through what was, I guess, EdXL, but Pearson, we now have a BTEC system running through from year 10 in the schools in Jordan, so the kids can stream into an aviation BTEC. And I've always wanted to capture the young people at that early age, not when they're 16 and 17, but when they're 12. So it's really all feeding in. And I have to say, we're still a country that does not have a labour issue, because we've invested in the training.
Where do you go next?
Next, we continue to follow our 5-year business plan. So the area where we have just built Hangar 7, we have permission to build 2 more hangars. That will be an identical hangar to Hangar 7, a full maintenance hangar. And then we will build a wide body paint hangar. So the growth for the next 5 years, we're at 22 lines of parallel wide and narrow body maintenance now. The next hangar will take us to 27, plus with a hybrid paint, we're looking at a 28, 29 bay facility. So that's where the future's going, and that's why we're so invested in training.